All right, let's look at installing your Gringotts start button. So first thing you're going to need to do is remove the switch and the lamp holder from the existing button. That just turns outward and pulls straight out. And then you're going to need to remove the nut that's in here. Let's get a better look at that. So there's a nut that's in here, and then there's a plastic spacer that's sitting here. So this nut's going to need to be undone. What I suggest is one of the nut tools. We sell these along with the switch itself you can purchase or separately. If not, just get some needle nose pliers in there and you'll just unscrew that nut. Take that nut all the way off, and then the button will pull out, and you'll put the new button in as a replacement and just tighten that nut back down and align your button so it's facing the correct direction before you tighten that nut down. Now let's talk about installing the electric. The switch that comes with our button is the correct spacing. The lamp holder specifically is the correct spacing for the button we're providing. The one that's already in your game is not the correct spacing. So the easiest way to do this is to swap the entire switch and lamp holder out. So that means taking these plugs that are existing on this switch and just lining up the new switch in the same direction, like so, and just transferring the plugs over one at a time. The only thing you're going to have to note is that some of the plugs, like this one right there, are slightly smaller than the originals. So what I suggest is just taking the I think receptacle is what you call it, that goes over the plug, and cinching it down just a little bit with some pliers, some needle nose pliers, or an adjustable wrench or something like that. It just needs the smallest little pressure to be able to hold on to these smaller pins here. So that's one way. The other way is you can swap out the switch and lamp holder. So you would take the switch from your the lamp holder from your original and swap it over to the switch that comes with our kit, and then you can use the original. You're going to swap over the switch from the original to the lamp holder that comes with our kit. So you'll leave the wires on the original switch, and it just comes out of this holder. There are 3 pressure points, one here, and one, well, I guess 2 there. And you just need to bend it out. You just need to lift up these tabs to get the little dots that are in there out of the indentations. And then you can take it off and place this on the other switch, and that will work. Either way, you're going to need to swap the light bulb. So the bulb that's already in your stock game, you're going to just swap it over to the new switch housing, or obviously if you're swapping the lamp housing over to the switch, then you can leave the light bulb in there. But I think the easiest way is just to move the wires over. And then you'll just do the reverse once the wires are moved over and the light bulb's in there. You're just going to put it back in and turn it to lock, and you'll be set.